and you can do whatever you want. So many people wake up, I don't know, maybe you do, with the idea that, oh, I gotta this, I gotta that. And the first thoughts in your mind are all the sucky stuff that's going to take up your time. So you can't do what you want today. What if, like, just play with me here for a minute, okay? What if you woke up with the idea that you were just absolutely freaking in love with yourself and in love with everything you have to do today? Now, you might think that happens only when you're on like vacay or, skiing or on the water or on the beach or something. But what if it happened every day? Like, why would you waste all these days just waiting for the few days where you can really enjoy yourself? So I want to put out as a possibility that you can live in love with your life every day. Live in love with your life every day. Ooh, lots of L's. Live in love with your life every day. So if you just go with me for a minute that that's possible, what would that take? Now, this is not just a fantasy. This is a line in the sand. Life doesn't start when you're ready. It doesn't start when it's convenient, when you're confident, when the fear goes away, or when somebody gives you permission. It doesn't start when, you get the job you want, or your business takes off, or your partner shows up, or what. It doesn't start then. It starts right now, whether you choose it or not. Whether you think you like it or not, it already started. Today started. Now, we're now almost to the end of the first quarter, end of March, right? Tomorrow's the last day of March. And, there's that funny saying, in like a lamb, out like a lion. Well, here in Edmonton, it was in like a lion and out like a lion. It came in with storms and cold, and it's going out with storms and cold, and we did have a lull in the middle. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Life starts now, and so you're almost to start Q2. Did you make any New Year's goals or resolutions or commitments? I don't know. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. How are they coming? Are they like on track, ripping it up? Or did you forget about them on January 3rd or 4th? What a drag. What that means is, well, it's the beginning of a new year. I got to do some new crap. Here's some resolutions. Okay, I'm going to try really hard to make them real. And then life gets in the way, and then they slide to the back burner and become yesterday's news. What a drag. Here's another opportunity. I make commitments every day. I keep them because I can and because I said so, and my life is exciting. Would you like to live like that? Well, it's possible. Your ultimate life is within your grasp. Now, here's the URL for you. Your Ultimate Life Podcast. I've got 1,100 plus episodes on the topic of how to create a life of purpose, prosperity, and joy. How fun is that? You can have it. You can have it now. Here's another URL. See this one right here? DreamBuildWriteIt.com. DreamBuildWriteIt.com. You can go there, and you know why? I'm going to show you how to take your life story and turn it into a $100,000 cash machine. That's possible. I've done it several times. Okay, and it's cool and it's possible. And you know what is best of all? It's not the money. It's how it feels to be valuable and help people. Because it's not about doing things you don't want to do. It's only about doing exactly what you want to do. So here's truth number one. I got 3 things I want to share with you today. Waiting is the most expensive habit. When things get better, when it clears up, when I've got more time, when I'm just through this or that, that's going to kill you every time. Procrastination's the slow death of dreams. Now, there's no doubt that externalities happen. People get ill. I just had 2 calls this morning with 2 beautiful people who had recent, people pass away, deaths in their family. And that was unexpected, sad. In one case, they had to take care of a bunch of physical things like estates and businesses and things. And those can delay you emotionally, financially, or physically, or they can simply be things you have to do while you're busy doing and creating your life. Those are possible. Those outcomes are possible. People don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because we all fail when we delay decisions. So this isn't me talking to you. I'm including me front and center, face first. I've done more face plants than I can count on my fingers and toes. Your life doesn't change when conditions change. It changes when you decide. Here's truth number 2. You're already writing your life story. Silence is a paragraph. There is no neutral chapter. There are chapters when we slide backwards, we're overwhelmed by circumstance. There are chapters when we don't do anything, and then there are chapters when you're on fire. This exploration is about having chapters on fire all the time. And again, you might think I'm nuts, but it's possible. We create everything else in our lives. Most people live inside a story you never chose. Like you didn't pick the circumstances, and then we adopt the story of victimhood, of learned helplessness, of addiction to mediocrity. If only, oh, if this and this were, we live and we live in that story. How sad. And it's not sad for me, but I look at you and I think, what a divine being. What a glowing parcel bundle of powerful love and energy. Maybe it's beneath a blanket of sadness or pain or injustice or abuse or doubt or fear. But there's a way to peel all that off because the light is still in you and it needs to come out. Here's truth number 3. Authors, people that write their story on purpose, are the ones in control. They're the ones who take control. Like we're in control of our lives. We just give it away a lot. We're supposed to do this. We have to do that. Circumstances made this, that. We know the story because we live it and blame it. I've got something to offer for you. DreamBuildWriteIt.com. Go there and check it out. It's a challenge that's in May, a few weeks away, and it will teach you, I will teach you, how to take your life story, find the gold and the platinum and all the rest of the rare earth minerals that are in your life and turn it into something powerful that you own, that you love, and that you can share with people out of a place of love and service. See, one of the things that's missing most in our world is intimacy and connection. People don't know how it feels anymore to be heard. People don't know what it feels like anymore to be valued just for who they are instead of what they make. You have something so valuable. Someone is waiting right now for your story, your journey, as it were, the choices that you've made to stand up again when you could have stayed down. Sign up for the challenge. I'll show you how to take your story, turn it into books, products, services, a powerful path so you can make the difference you want to make, the money you need, and have meaning that might be the most you've ever experienced. So here's the action. Right now, what are you postponing that already knows your name? What have you been postponing that's already calling you to action, but you keep putting it off? What decisions scare you, but free you if you made it today? Think of one decision that scares the crap out of you, but it would free you if you made it today. You don't need the whole plan. You don't need the whole path and end game. You need to take the first step. You need to write the first sentence. May 11th is not random. It's a container for people that are ready to move. Writing a book is a mechanism. Identity, ownership, and change is the outcome. This is for people who are done circling the drain and you're ready to jump up and live your ultimate life. I love you. You're amazing, and I know what you can do and what you can have if you choose. I live that ultimate life. I'd like to invite you there also. Hey, we'll see you tomorrow.